Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston, aka the King of Boston. Today, we are finally back with the Georgia State Dynasty episode 46, and it is Conference Championship week. I know it has been a while. We did have to take a bit of a break from the series, but we are going to be back. We're going to be back on a regular schedule, trying to post this 2 or 3 times a week. And take a look. If you guys do not remember, South Alabama 11-1, number 6 in the nation. We are 10-2, number 15 in the nation, projected to go to the New Orleans Bowl. But we have to take care of business first of all, and we have to take home this conference championship against South Alabama, the Sun Belt Championship, in what will be our final year in the Sun Belt. Georgia State will battle South Alabama. Ian will face Sam or Burns or whatever. It's going to be quite the rivalry the second time this year. The first time we faced off, I did take home the victory 35-28. We'll see if it's a repeat of that. So Georgia State is going to be the home team for this game. There's no neutral site for the Sun Belt Championship as we set it up in this dynasty, and we had the better conference record because we actually had the same conference record, I believe, but or no, actually I won undefeated in the conference and he had 1 loss. So yeah, we are the home team and we are getting things started here. Now this is going to be an interesting game for Georgia State because they're pretty much locked into the New Orleans Bowl. If South Alabama wins, they're likely headed to a BCS Bowl game, and then the second best team will likely go to the New Orleans Bowl, which is the Sun Belt. That's where the Sun Belt champion always goes. So it's going to be interesting because South Alabama, if they win, they're going to a BCS Bowl, and then the likely replacement will be Georgia State. But if Georgia State wins, another team's going to a BCS Bowl, and Georgia State's likely headed to the New Orleans Bowl either way. So really, we're just playing for bragging rights right now, and it'd be nice to go out with a conference championship. Kyler Neal to the right side, across for a 5-yard gain right there. Good pickup by the sophomore standout, Kyler Neal. Now 2nd and 5, another handoff to Neal up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down inside of the 15-yard line, a 7-yard carry for number 25, and now shotgun set. Ben McLean speed option, cuts up the middle, ends up breaking a couple tackles here, looking and barreling through the defense into the end zone for the touchdown. That is a 15-yard touchdown run, one of the probably the most impressive run I've ever seen Ben McLean run, but nonetheless, a 7-yard or 7-0 lead for the Georgia State Panthers. Here's the ensuing kickoff. Return man of the year favorite, Kyle Clifford, is back to returning. You know he's dangerous. He's going to end up eluding a tackler. Breaks a couple more, and now he's in space. He's got speed, he's got room, and he's got it all the way to the end zone. Terry Batiste will not catch him, and Kyle Clifford all the way to the end zone, 108 yards. One of the more impressive kick returns I've ever seen. That was really impressive by Kyle Clifford. And he looks like he's probably going to end up repeating as return man of the year as he did last year as well. But here we go, 6-yard carry for Ben McLean on the ensuing Georgia State drive. It's going to be a handoff to Kyler Neal. And this is the strategy that I did when I faced off against Burns the first time. It was a lot of really what the San Diego Chargers tried to do to the Denver Broncos when they played in real life, and that was run the ball, control the clock, keep Peyton Manning, or in this case, Heisman candidate Bilal Marshall, off the field, let the defense, try to get some stops, and let the offense really try to keep the game in the 20s. And it's really our goal at this point. I feel like I have a much better chance winning a game in the 20s than I do in the 40s based off of how good South Alabama's offense is. But that was a mistake right there. A poor decision by Ben McLean to go deep, and that's a turnover. That's something we have to avoid. Turnovers have been an Achilles heel of sorts for us at times this year, and it was right there. So here comes the South Alabama offense. This is Bilal Marshall taking the field, the Heisman candidate, throwing to Kyle Clifford. And now he is lined up in the backfield with Jay Jones, another Heisman candidate, two of the biggest and best offensive weapons in the NCAA this year on one offense. It's a scary offense to face. Bilal Marshall scrambling to the right side. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be caught by his man. I believe that was Dejan Funderbunk. That's going to be a first down now, 3rd and 6. Bilal Marshall's going to drop back, looking to the right side, and there he is again. Once again, I believe that is Dejan Funderbunk, although that was Smith. Okay, I have no idea. Some of these names throw me off a little bit, but nonetheless, Bilal Marshall read option, cutting up the middle, avoids a tackle, and he's in for the score, and South Alabama takes a 7-point lead, 14-7 with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. But going deep to Ross Jackson, who beat his man off the press coverage, and now he's going to go back and forth. The offenses go. Georgia State ties up the ball game. Ross Jackson, a huge touchdown right there, just beating his man off the line of scrimmage, and that was too easy right there for Ben McLean. But here comes South Alabama once again. Jay Jones up the middle, making some guys miss, breaking a tackle, picking up 16 yards in a very, very impressive run by Jay Jones in his senior campaign. He has had one of the best years a college running back has ever had in NCAA history. Bilal Marshall scrambling to the right side. He's got speed and he's got space. That's a good combination for a man of Marshall's caliber, and Powers will finally bring him down. 1st and 10, play action fake. Marshall's going to drop back, take a deep drop back. Now he's going to scramble to the left side. We got guys trying to contain him. He just chucks this one deep, and an incredible catch right there by, that was, I believe, Matt Harris. Matt Harris, what a catch, what a play. Bilal Marshall extending the play, making plays nonetheless. Here's a nice little screen play. That is going to be a first down for South Alabama. And now here we go, shotgun set as always. Cooper in the backfield now. It's going to be a screenplay looking for Cooper. He's going to try and get to the end zone. He does. Touchdown South Alabama, and they retake the lead 21-14. Now 2nd and 9 as Georgia State will take over from about the 20-yard line. A nice little curl route to Ross Jackson. Makes a man miss and is going to get across the 50 into South Alabama territory for a first down. And now shotgun set. It's going to be a handoff to Kyler Neal. We went away from the run a little bit here in the second quarter, but we're trying to get back to it right now. Nice carry from Kyler Neal. His strong day continues. And now shotgun set. McClain is going to look. He's got time. Fires over the middle. Caught by Ross Jackson on the slant route. That's going to be another first down. Already 10 first downs in the day so far. That is a really good sign for us, because when you're getting a lot of first downs, it means you're not striking for too many big plays, but you're running a lot of clock and you're being very efficient on offense, which is what I like to see. McClain on 3rd down runs for the first down himself. Pretty impressive QB draw right there by Ben McClain. And now under a minute to play, 1st and goal. Handoff to Kyler Neal, and actually did not want to score there because I did not want to give South Alabama the ball back with 50 seconds to play. But they would be able to do nothing from it. We actually end up with a field goal attempt here of about 60 yards. And this was, I believe, Will Lutz's first miss of the year. So it was a pretty stupid way to end his streak of consecutive made field goals, but whatever. He's still one of the best kickers in the nation in my book. So nonetheless, we go into the half. 21-all is your score. Another tightly contested game. Seems like these games every year between South Alabama and Georgia State are always some of the best games of the year. Well, Marshall taking over for South Alabama now to start out the second quarter. Going to fire that one to the right side. Caught by his man. Now 1st and 10. Split halfback. It's actually pistol formation. Handoff to Cooper. And that's going to be a nice 6-yard carry for the backup running back of South Alabama. And now here we go. Pistol formation once again. This is going to be a handoff on the counter play to Jay Jones, who just picks up the first. And actually is going to be stopped short. 4th and inches, but 4th and inches, you know he's going for it, and you know what, he's running the QB sneak. Almost impossible to stop in this game. Too easy right there for South Alabama, and now 1st and 10. Another empty backfield for Bilal Marshall. Looking left side, caught by Matt Harris on the curl route. That's going to be a first down inside of the 30-yard line as South Alabama looks to retake the lead here. Doing a very good job of controlling the clock right now, not giving Georgia State's offense a chance to get any momentum. As you can see, they've already run 5 minutes off the clock just this quarter alone. Now it's a counterplay to Jay Jones. Jones is going to try and get up the field. He ends up breaking a couple tackles right there, getting 4 yards. So now later in the drive, 3rd and 2. Handoff to Jay Jones up the middle. He's going to get stuffed by Scott Powers. Great run stop by 4th and 2. I guess one of the best run defenses in the nation. Now here we go. Bilal Marshall looking on 4th and 2. He's going to get sacked. He runs into his own guy. The pressure was there. The press coverage was great. He could not let the guys get off the line of scrimmage. Great play all around by the Georgia State defense. And we take over from inside of the 5-yard line. Handoff to Kyler Neal. Now 2nd and 1 from the 18. I guess we're actually inside the 10, not the 5. McClain, though, picking up the first down with the read option, using his legs effectively today. So we have not seen him do too much of, but McClain now going to drop back. Doesn't really see anyone, but he's going to find Jordan Giles in the flat. Old Reliable, as I've started calling him. He's going to pick up about 10 yards on the gain right there. Now 3rd and 3 coming up. McClain is going to drop back. He's looking right side. Caught by Will Technic, who gets the first down. Gets laid out right there. But we pick up the 3rd down conversion. Big play by one of our backup tight ends right there. Now shotgun set. McClain is going to drop back looking, and that was almost intercepted, but Paul Walker makes the catch. Silly decision by McClain right there to throw that one into, really, I think that was like double coverage, but nonetheless it was great coverage, but Walker makes a fantastic play. Then Neal picks up the first down. Now 1st and 10, shotgun set. McClain is going to end up play action faking. Over the middle, Jordan Giles is wide open. South Alabama sent the blitz, and it did not work. Touchdown Jordan Giles, and Georgia State takes back the lead 28-21 with 5 minutes to play. Here comes South Alabama. It's going to be play action fake. Bilal Marshall scrambling to the right side. He's got space. He's got speed. He's going to take off. Avoids a tackler. Now is across the 50. And he gets hit by Ladarian Young. It's a fumble and Miles Morris recovers. A huge play. So here we go. Georgia State takes over. Kyler Neal to the outside. He's got space across the 40, 35, 30. Could he go? He might. He's going to get in for the score. Just like that, it's a 14-point game. A costly mistake by Marshall to not get out of bounds on that run. Leads to the fumble. Great play by Darian Young. And now the next drive for South Alabama. And it's unraveling here for the Jaguars. Miles Morris with the interception. He recovered the fumble that led to the touchdown. Now he gets an interception. Here on 3rd and 12, we're trying to run some clock. Kyler Neal ends up getting stuffed right here. So we're going to end up punting this one away from the South Alabama 40. I'm not concerned about putting 3 more points up on the board as much as I just want to pin South Alabama deep down in their own zone. Nice punt from D.D. Austin. I almost called him T.D. Morgan. and we pin him at the 1-yard line. So it's going to take 99 yards for Marshall to just make this a one-possession game. He's looking almost intercepted. That's going to be incomplete. That was 4th down. We take over from the 1, hand off to Kyler Neal, our man, to the outside, touchdown Panthers, and that is pretty much going to wrap up this ball game. We take a 21-point lead, ensuing possession for the South Alabama Jaguars. Marshall going to drop back, looking deep, and yet another interception. Jock Peterson makes the play. We're just going to end up diving. Don't want to commit a turnover or anything like that, and with 4 seconds to play, we are going to run out the clock, and the Georgia State Panthers are your 2015 Sun Belt champions. What a year for the Panthers. After starting out 2-2 in non-conference play, they run the table in the conference, including 2 wins over South Alabama. A team that looked like it might have been headed to a BCS bowl game is now going to have to settle for an at-large berth in some sort of secondary bowl game. But nonetheless, great win for the team. The score was not indicative of how close this game was. Things just kind of unraveled for South Alabama at the end. But a great game nonetheless. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy, as I just said twice now. And as always, I'm out. Peace.